Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, table tennis fans all around the world, we are back here in the Lusail Sports Arena for the WTT Star Contender Doha 2025. I'm your commentator, Fraser Riley, excited, as I'm sure so many of you are as well, of this new leaf, this brand new World Table Tennis season and what it promises. Expect the unexpected. The calendar is officially out. There may be some phenomenal events coming to a place near you. Even if it isn't, highly recommend you take a trip to one of our events because you will learn so much. Here we are opening with a fantastic matchup. Four Scarlets of their respective teams, SHIXUNYAO and HUANGYOUZHEng of People's Republic of China in red against CHO DAESEONG and SHIN YUBIN of the Republic of Korea at the top of your screens there in blue. Huang is 84 in the world, SHIXUNYAO world rank number 40. It is their first event playing together, so I'm fascinated to see how they do here. Could they get all the way through to the finals? That would be historic if they could manage to do that. Very, very impressed, especially with HUANGYOUZHEng, who we saw in action yesterday. He's through in the men's singles. In fact, they're all still in singles. But let's talk about the Koreans. Shin Yubin, she really is such a useful player, isn't she? Olympic semi-finalist in women's singles, Olympic bronze medalist with Im Jong-hoon, who seems to be, I think it's fair to say, on the decline slightly. So the Korean coaches, such as Ju Se-hyuk, are wanting Shin and Cho together, as they're both under 23 years young. Koreans first played together at the Japan Open in 2019, where they showed some serious promise, to be fair, reaching the quarterfinals, losing to Fan Zhendong and Ding Ning. But they're not that experienced together either. They've only played 8 events, to be fair. Most of those were in 2019. They played the Worlds in Houston together in 2021. Didn't play together for 3 years, actually, until the recent ITTF Mixed Team World Cup, where they played brilliantly, forcing a decider against the Olympic champions Wang Chichin and Sun Ying Sha. Best of 3 game format in that event. So the table is set. We are ready to rumble here. It is the second day of main draw action at the season opening Star Contender Doha 2025. None other than SHIXUNYAO to begin proceedings here in this mixed doubles semi-final. Dismissive shot from CHO DAESEONG, who won his first WTT series event at the Feeder in Manchester. Won it without dropping a single game. Can't name another player who's actually won a series title without dropping a single end. He was picked by the Korean coaches to represent them in singles at the Paris Olympics. Lost to Kanak Ja of the USA, who we saw actually eliminated by Japan's Maharu Yoshimura yesterday. That was a bit of an upset. HUANGYOUZHEng and SHIXUNYAO had to qualify to get through to the main draw. They beat the brilliant Brits Liam Pitchford and Anna Hersey. In 5 games they were tested. Pitchford and Hersey, lucky losers, got a chance to play the European champions, but also lost in the decider there as well. And then Huang and Shi beat Kim Na-young and Im Jong-hoon in the decider. And then one of the timeless partnerships, 3 times bronze medalists in mixed doubles, Wang Chunting and Du Hoi Kem. That's a brilliant win. Fantastic. Holding the fort down, SHIXUNYAO and HUANGYOUZHEng. Great table awareness, using the peripheral, not increasing the pace just for the sake of it. Cho and Shin were a little bit further away. Cho and Shin had an impressive victory over Shangpeng and Kwai Man in 3 straight games. And then they battered the pair from Qatar in 3 straight as well. So they haven't actually dropped a game yet en route to the semis. 3rd seed to the Koreans. Again, when he's in full swing, he's a very difficult player to contain, Cho Daeseong. You think of the silent assassin, Lim Win-ru, I think Cho Daeseong's even quieter. It's basically nothing. A comfortable lead here at the 2nd tie break for the Chinese. Just 3 points away from sealing the deal here in game 1. Shin Yubin's going to be the player a little bit closer to the table. Not as powerful, but she has fantastic timing. So Daesung will be a little bit further away. And we're not seeing the players really caught for space, as we have 2 righty-lefty combos here in table 1. Always advantageous. As in doubles, you're really hunting for that forehand, and it's easier for you to play it without having to worry about your opponent getting out of the way. There's the timing that we talked about. Shin Yubin, right off the bounce, good posture. She was the youngest player in the world's top 10 rankings until Miwa Haramoto, who was a cadet up until recently, joined her there. Three game points for Huang and Shi. Bit of fortune to finish there, but it wasn't luck that made the difference. Pretty comfortable for Hwang-Yo-Chong and SHIXUNYAO. Best of 5. All the way through to the finals here at the Star Contender tier. And it's the Chinese who get off to the better start, 11-7. It's a big match to open this 2nd session here. Mixed doubles semi-final on table 1. Hwang-Yo-Chong and SHIXUNYAO a game ahead against Cho Daeseong and Shin Yubin, the 3rd seeds. Down on the table, and SHIXUNYAO has missed a sitter. It's better to laugh than cry. Really unusual how it came off the tape. She had bags of time, but you're not preparing for that, are you? It looked like they had the Koreans where they wanted them. It's an escape in the first point for Cho and Shin. In the other semi-final, we have a Japan-China clash currently in action on table 2. Sora Matsushima and Miwa Haramoto facing Chen Yuan-Yu and Chen Yi. It's a stunning squatting forehand from SHIXUNYAO. So athletic, so relaxed in the upper body. Oh, it's such an entertaining point. SHIXUNYAO looked like she had no room to work with. Bit of a chicken wing forehand there from the Chinese lady. DAESEONG with a hooking forehand. Really have to make your chances count, and to get a chance you have to try and keep the touch play, serve receive neat and tidy. If you are going to push long, you really have to have that surprise factor, depth, lowness to the net, and backspin. Shin Yubin just looked a little bit hesitant, in two minds there. Barely see any long serves in mixed doubles or doubles at all, as the opponents know it's coming cross table. Harder to get that surprise factor. It's the only reason doubles that we have a line down the middle of the table. In singles, it's not ever called upon to determine the winner or loser of a point. Catches the edge there. Another bit of fortune. Huang pushed long into the Shin Yubin backhand. She got a nice dwell there, Shin. Greasy ball. Excellent play from Huang and Shi. It was a clever inside the table mini flick. He abbreviated it, HUANGYOUZHENG, to cause some hesitation for Shin, and then SHIXUNYAO pounced on a ball that she consequently had a bit more time on. That's fantastic chemistry. And again, reiterate, their first event together, Huang and Shi. Bit of feeling there from Shin. You don't see her play those shots all too often. Didn't grip the ball as was required, and it was just too bouncy and shallow. Made life a bit too easy there for Huang and Shi. These are the moments where the Chinese players really pride themselves. In these crucial junctures of games, they seem to find that wiggle room, an extra gear. Will they do that now? I think they will. It's an impeccable backhand from HUANGYOUZHENG. Really fluid shot. And great placement with the flick as well. Just like the first game, 3-game points here in the second to Huang and Shi of China. Tries a bit of a chop block there, Cho. Tricky to flick from SHIXUNYAO did the trick. In just over 5 minutes, they win the second game as well. So now the Koreans have the back against the ropes. Coach Ching Lei will be happy with how his players have presented themselves. See what happens next in game number 3. So then, SHIXUNYAO and HUANGYOUZHEng in cruise control. We'll have the final of mixed doubles on the final day, the 11th, 2 days' time. Tomorrow we're going to have the women's and men's doubles finals. That session will start at 5 PM local time here in Qatar. It's brilliant to be back here again, the 5th edition of the Star Contender Doha. Second year in a row that we've launched the season here. The Lusail Sports Arena. Really classic hub now. Delivers again and again in hosting these fantastic events. Timeout called from Cho and Shin. Have to make their move now when they're running out of time. Well, the way they're playing, they could be potential champions here in Doha. Huang and Shi. Huang is searching for his first WTT Senior Series title. SHIXUNYAO has won 3. That's imperious. Dispatch from Huang. I was saying yesterday when I was commentating his match that he was playing in the Chinese Super League for Wang Chuqin's team, and he actually had a few match points on Lin Chidong, so that really epitomizes how good he is. Only 19 years old. Oh, she didn't. That is disrespectful from SHIXUNYAO. Across the body. Even Huang cracks a smile. That was audacious from the 23-year-old. Beautiful from Shin Yubin there. Just opening her body too much there on that opener. Just gesturing to herself what she should have done differently. Edging closer and closer to the finish line here. This could be over very quickly. Just 3 away. You wonder whether we were going to see a response from Shin and Cho, who in the first 2 games were neck and neck until about 7-all here. The Chinese have never been in doubt. Even contest that one. Just taking way more than what you thought it would. And that's taking nothing away from these Chinese stars, of course, but have to try and finish the point as quickly as they can because of impending doom the longer the rally goes on. Beautiful control. That was excellent play. Didn't have to play too powerfully there. Cho and Shin. This is a bonus for them as well because they forced the Chinese into a timeout. But is this too little too late? We will see in a minute's time. Just fascinating. When you look at Shin and Cho, they are the leaders of the new Korean generation, and they're playing a pair here who you wouldn't even put in the top 4 of Team China. Two long-term concerns here in SHIXUNYAO and HUANGYOUZHEng. You almost have to hope for a good draw to avoid players like this. Oh, it's amazing. Full commitment, but they leave the door open, Bruno Mars style. Almost baiting, teasing Shin and Cho to bite the baits. Makes you cautious to attack when actually the biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk. Dynamism from SHIXUNYAO. Big compound movement to play. She did it flawlessly. They're about to wipe the floor. It's 3 match points. 3 game points again. Oh, and that's a disappointing way to finish. That was such a polished performance from SHIXUNYAO and HUANGYOUZHEng. And it is their first WTT event together. Could they go all the way to the tippy top here in Doha? We will see. They'll play the final together in 2 days' time. They get it done in just under 20 minutes. So impressive. So then what's next here on table 1? I'm glad you asked.